All right. What is going on, everyone? Let me get this stream out. You already know how it is, right? Let me grab this this link real quick. Copy, send it over to Twitter, where I teased y'all saying, you know what, we're about to go live, or I feel like going live. And so we're doing it. So I'm going to quote this tweet, add the link, live now. Tweet. Awesome. And now Telegram. Oh, by the way, if you haven't joined yet, t.me/LookIntoHex is our LookIntoHex Telegram group. There are 40 members in there right now. So I'm going to drop the link in there as well. And a perfect example of why you want to be in that group. I'm actually going to drop it there first. So first there. I should probably change this thumbnail, eh? Let's do that real quick. Let's get an actual good thumbnail. Content. So you guys who are here, I'll look at the chat shortly. However, drop your questions and I'll get to them ASAP. Already know the logistics of starting a live stream. I'm sure you're well aware. So grabbing a thumbnail. Luckily, I already have some really good pre-made live stream thumbnails. So I'm just going to drop one of those videos. Here we go. This should be a good one. That's a good thumbnail. All right. Awesome. Oh, you guys are joining the group as we speak. Awesome. Got Brandon in the chat. Love it. So there's actually this really cool little bot I found on Twitter where it updates your social share image. So all you do is send it a link and it'll update. I'm doing that right now. And it'll update it. I think I have to wait for YouTube's end as well, but it's all good. We'll just drop it in the chat. We're going to drop it in the PulseChain chat as well. 37,000 members in there. And the hex.com chat, about 26,000 members. It's a lot of people. Boom, links dropped. Hex is pumping. Let's go, baby. Let me read the chat. All right, let me catch up. What's up, James? Hex Ignition, great to see everyone. Valley of Brand, what's good? Mango Junkie, Diamond Dad, Adam, what up? Don't Panic. Desk Crypto, Peter, what's good? Love your work. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate it. Alex Rec Patreons, yo, what's up? 369 Pumps. When mood, sir? What? Oh, Moon. When moon, sir? Wear Lambo? Nice. Let's do it. Has anyone noticed how the RSI has only been under 33 times? Hadn't noticed that, actually. Are you looking at the 13 period, 14 period RSI? What are you looking at? And on the daily? Where's link to chat? What up? Let's go. Much love from Australia. Go Hex. All right, beauty. So I'm all caught up with chat. How many people are in here? How many people are in here? How can I see that? All right, so pretty much, all right, I found it. 44 people, let people join. What are the next game theory moves between now and when Pulse is live? Thank you, Brandon, by the way, for, I'm going to pin that real quick. t.me/LookIntoHex. Definitely join that. I put out a tweet saying how I'm mainly going to be using this LookIntoHex Telegram to promote new videos, for example, whenever we go live. Significant tweets, like I tweeted the other day, how we had our highest weekly close ever on the Hex chart, which is amazing. It's a little bright. Turn this down a little bit. Oh yeah, so much easier on the eyes. And yeah, I mean, significant tweets, LookIntoHex.com updates, new videos, new ideas. As soon as I get some good moderators in there, let me guys know if you want to be a moderator, by the way. Then we'll actually open up the chat so you guys can actually talk. But I want to hold off until I get some good mods in there. But if any of you guys want to be one, just let me know. DM me, drop a comment. The data man is just insane. Thanks, Crypto J. Hey, I'm just the messenger. The data itself is what's mind-blowing. But I appreciate you tuning in, man. What's your take on HEX tribalism and how it compares to Bitcoin maximalism? As much as I don't like tribalism, it's worked out pretty good for Bitcoin too. What's up? Stop. So what do I think about HEX tribalism? I think some people definitely take it a little far. I think it's important to be objective and not get too emotional, right? Control your emotions. And if you've read something like How to Win Friends and Influence People by, I think it's Dale Carnegie, right? Then you realize that's not their way, bro. It's you have to talk in terms of other people's interests, right? You have to enter the conversation that's already going on in their own mind to be effective in influencing other people's behavior, persuading, right? Even in sales, right? You have to let them do most of the talking as well. I mean, there are certain tools and concepts you can leverage to be more influential in the world, and I think that's okay, and I think it's important. I think the most effective people know this, right? And the people who are out there kind of just whining or being tribalistic or just name calling or getting really emotional, like they're not representative of the community as a whole. And I mean, it is what it is, right? But you can't really change. I don't think you can change that. That just seems like human nature, right? It just is what it is, man. I wouldn't trip too much about that specifically. Oh yeah, smash the like. 70 people watching, only 36 likes. What? Get out of here. Like and subscribe or get out, like Maddie says, right? Thanks for the hex gains. Thanks for the work. Mofos can't read the room. Oh, what? That's why Richard is so swaggy for hex attention. Yeah, I guess. All right, we have 72 people in the chat. Awesome. Let's get some. So yeah, I mean, what are your guys' questions? Like, did you guys like the PHEX video yesterday? I was really hesitant to drop that one for the longest time. Like, I've been brewing up these ideas for months and months. But I thought it was time. Shout out Conrad Zen for being one of the first who I heard actually popularizing these ideas in the public. I heard him in the Telegram chat, and then I was like, you know what? It's probably the right move to share my thoughts on PHEX. So it's a good thing that devs leave now before Pulse launch. I'm not sure I know what you're referring to. Where's your watches? Yeah, I don't really have watches yet. Here, let me retweet Hex streamers. They're always sharing whenever we go live or post a video, so I gotta share the love. And thank you guys for sharing on Twitter. Actually, I see Warped Impulse. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so a few things I want to talk about, right? First one, like I said earlier, is the Telegram chat room, which currently has around 40 members or so. And I dropped the first pinned message in there the other day, t.me/LookIntoHex. I should probably include that link in the description, actually. But yeah, let me include that real quick. Telegram. And if you guys are in there, you can see exactly what the pin message says. Boom. Basically saying, what is it for? What models we have on the website, what the group is mainly going to be used for. Like I said, promote the charts, updates to the site, new daily videos, and so on. I'm going to enable the chat once we have some good mods. I give a bunch of disclaimers like beware of scammers. I give links to all of my real personal accounts. So if someone is interacting with you on an account that isn't any of these, it's most likely not me, right? So be careful. These are my only real accounts. right? YouTube, Twitter, Telegram. My only public Ethereum address is right here. It's also on LookingHex.com. Here I also share the Twitch, Instagram, just so you know basically how to protect yourself. Some further disclaimers: don't fall for impersonators. Never give away your secret key phrase, seed words, private keys to anyone. Beware of fake MetaMask support bots on Twitter. Those are kind of the new way of finessing people. It's sad, man. And the spam bots in YouTube comments who they spam something, have you go look that up, and then so be careful, right? Just be careful is the name of the game. And again, like I was saying, we dropped here yesterday's video on PHEX, as well as this tweet about closing our highest weekly candle ever, sharing the fact that we went live. And again, we have people joining here as we speak, so that's super cool. Let's get to 100 members in there by the end of the day. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I hope to enable the chat on that soon. All right, what else do we need to talk about? Well, there's this fun poll going on by Hex Bullrun. He's really tapping into the ego of a few of us. He's running a little competition, all in good fun, right? Who's your favorite TA YouTuber? He put me, Jenkins, awesome YouTuber, Bobcat, again, awesome YouTuber on Hex TA, and Mitch Ray, right? Which is clearly the most famous of all of us. I think it's like 50 or 60K here on YouTube. And like, how much does he have on Twitter? Like almost 10K. And the fact that you guys have run it up to where I'm at 40.4%, wowza. You guys are crushing it. I would implore you, if you wanna show what we're made of, go vote for any of the Hexicans, really. I just think it's cool that we can kind of contend with such a big player in the space. And hey, maybe Mitch and I can have a chat in the future. Maybe do some Hex TA. That'd be super cool. But yeah, let's get some eyes on this. I think that's pretty cool. All in good fun, right? So, what is this stream about? It's fun to stream when we're pumping, when we're going parabolic. So I'm gonna look back at the chat real quick and then do some TA, some QA, and this will be kind of a quicker stream. Do you think we'll be able to see PX on the Staker app? Yes, yeah, I do think so, personally. Those guys, I would guess, are working on that. Here, let me move this so you guys can see everything. All right, much better. Is this pump going to continue? I don't know, man. Who knows? Jenkins streaming at the same time. Nice, nice. Where have you learned all your chart skills from? Well, I studied physics, mathematics, engineering physics, and some other engineering in university. And so I learned programming. I learned in depth how to use Excel and therefore Google Sheets. We played with MATLAB a lot. I learned some Python. So I'm pretty much good at manipulating data sets, right? It's pretty easy to me. And then I'm also decent at math, so I can come up with cool kind of models to create that make sense and look cool. So it's just a fun little thing I do, but I really like the PHEX vid. It was well thought out. It was very well thought out. So I appreciate this comment. Like I said, I've been thinking about this stuff for months. So yes, I've thought a lot about this. Hey, Bree, what's going on? Hey, gorgeous. Almost at 17 cents. Oh, fuck yeah. Ooh, I probably shouldn't curse on stream. There's a little, whether you want to monetize the video or not, it asks you if there's foul language, etc., and you have to like submit no. So I don't want to lie, because if you submit that it doesn't have these inappropriate things, and it does, then it lowers your trust rating thing, and it's just not good for the channel. So I should probably keep it clean. Let's go. Let me try not to clip my mic. I'm sorry, that was loud. How come when I try to look at charts at LookingHex.com on my phone, they don't scale down and are hard to view? This is the big thing, right? If you can imagine, LookIntoHex.com has a sort of a roadmap, right? So let's just imagine I have a roadmap. This is one of the biggest things is to optimize for mobile. Okay, so I'm not sure, but my guess is because if you go to the website, right here, let's actually go to it right now. The way it works is the way I have these charts embedded in the first place is via a little HTML snippet of code. And so when I host this on Wix, right? Wix is a website creator, editor, hoster platform. And it allows me to embed these little pieces of HTML code. However, it's for some reason doesn't scale to mobile when I do that. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because it's reading from this stuff is reading straight from my sheet, by the way. So whenever I update my Google Sheet, this will update in real time after like a couple refreshes or so. It's really, really fast. And so for example, earlier today, I was updating. Am I back? I think I'm back. Let me know if I'm back, y'all. I think I'm back. Let me check. I'm gonna check my phone real quick. Yeah, baby, we back. All right, excuse that hiccup. Oh man, I don't know where I left off. All right, well, quick and short answer is yes, this is on my to-do list. This is one of the main things on my to-do list is to optimize LookingHex for mobile. So be on the lookout. This is priority to me, and it's important. It's important to me. This is priority to me. Okay, so ridiculous poll. Yeah, it's all in good fun. You know, a little friendly competition. Can't hurt anyone. Spoiler, I voted for you. Thanks. Bree and I are abstaining. You guys realize those votes are anonymous, right? So, yeah, just saying. What's up, Crypto Panda? Hello, Hex fam. Jenkins just wrapped. Well, hey, you got 24/7 streams, right? Pumped during Jenkins. Now it's your turn. Let's. It's good to see. It's good to see. Today is the 7th consecutive day in green. No red one soon. I hadn't noticed that. That'd be a fun thing to look at is like, what is the most consecutive green days we've had? Let's look at this chart. So back here, it looks like we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that took us on a nice ride, a nice 4x, 11 green candles in a row. Right, there was 7 back here. There are a bunch of green and red ones here. But yeah, 11 I think has been the most in a row we've had, and we're on 7. So I don't know. What do you think the initial paired cryptocurrencies to swap for PulseChain tokens will be? What do you think the initial paired cryptos to swap for Pulse will be? Like, what's going to be the thickest liquidity pair for PLS? I don't know, man. Wrapped USDC? That's a good question. Ether? HEX? I don't know, man. I don't know. What's your guess? I mean, that's a really good question, right? Like, I mean, what do you want it to be, a stable coin? I don't know. I'll think about that. I'll think about that one. Ken Jenkins on here. You two are both very awesome. Yeah. I don't know if he hinted on his stream, but we probably are gonna do a stream together here quite soon. So be on the lookout for that. Patience. Yeah, soon. I wish I was decent at math like you. You know, it's cool, but guess what? A robot can do it. So I think it's a better skill to be good with people than it is with math. Well, it's good to be good with both, right? But everyone, I mean, I appreciate the comment. Peace on strength. Sup? We awesome, or we live and we awesome. Hex to the moon. Yes. 3 bands per t-shirt. Okay. Keep rocking. You too, Nakul. That's a cool name. Playing at 1.5 to try and catch up. Oh, 1.5x speed. I do this all the time for streams. Like if I start the stream late, or if I have to pause it, then you have to catch up because you want to be there live, like in the chat, right? But you don't want to miss anything that was said. So you have it on 5x, 2x speed, trying to catch up. Yeah, it froze. Excuse that. Sorry, guys. Has time stopped? It was just shoddy internet connection. I'm sorry. F. Yeah. Bummer. Yeah. Killing it. Thank you, bro. Oh my God. Here it is. Eternity. New all-time high incoming. That would have been a good name for this chat, or for this video. Thank you for the super chat. I just saw that right now, actually. Paladin XYZ. Maybe this will help you thought out. LOL. Right, because I can't afford a proper internet connection, right? Thanks, man. I do appreciate the super chat and the humor. So I appreciate that. Thank you. How soon will it be till we start seeing B shares once the price appreciates high enough? Look, I heard a long while back, like a year ago, Richard saying, and I agree with this, right? Not just because he's saying it, but I actually agree with it. He was saying how an expensive element in the HEX ecosystem is good. Just like you have people raving over a $3,000 Ether. They're like, ETH to 10K and Bitcoin 100K. Like, it helps to have that really expensive element in the ecosystem. We already have the really nice unit bias with HEX, right? It's still literally just pennies. And so I think we kind of got the unit bias covered. We got that basis covered. And so having that really expensive element, like a really expensive T-share, I would like to see a $10,000 T-share and still talk about T-shares. I would like to see a $100,000 T-share and still talk about T-shares. Kind of demoting it down to B shares and talking about 1,000th of the value. I don't know. It doesn't feel as cool to me, right? I think it'd be much cooler to, again, see like a T-shirt in the tens to hundreds of thousands. That's just my take. You can disagree, and that's fine. But that's just my take. I like T-shirts. I don't personally like B-shares too much. The terminology, right? Website looks great on my computer, but when I want to introduce new people to HEX, I would love to use your site without having to drag my laptop out every time. Thanks for finally answering that question. Yeah, it's a great question. It really is. It's the question you should be asking. And thank you for calling me out on it, because I agree that it should be optimized for mobile. More people use their phones than use their computers, right? We're just here on our desktops because, you know, fellow nerds. We're here, but normal humans mainly aren't on their computers this much and more so use their phones. So yeah, it's important. It's top priority. The singularity has been hit. Nice. Well, guys, we made it to the end. Oh, you guys are talking about when my computer took a little break. Dislike. Oof. First guy to freeze time. Nice. Stream is dead. Man, was it really gone for that long? I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you for keeping your content clean and respectful to those that don't understand Hex quite yet. I mean, yeah, I have my own style, right? I'm not the... Yeah, we all have our own style, man. Like, be true to yourself. It doesn't make sense to try to be like someone else, right? First of all, it's obvious. People like lose kind of respect for it pretty quickly. And it's just like you're not honoring the uniqueness that you were, you know, the uniqueness that you are. And so, yeah, just be you. Not only that, from a business perspective, it means you're branching out into different types of audiences, different demographics, different niches, because you're being you and you're not trying to be like everyone else. There's a saying that says if 500 people try to run the same business model, then it's gonna stop working, right? And I'll be real, I see this a lot in the Hex community. Everyone kind of trying to do the exact same thing, and it's cool, right? It's cool, but throw in a little bit of you in there, right? People will appreciate it, and it'll distinguish you from the crowd too. So just some food for thought. What happened? My internet took a break. 17 cents. Let's go, man. Yeah, send it, you guys. I mean, this is a nice little tear we've been having. RSI is just at 65, I think. So we're not even super overextended. I mean, it looks good to me, man. Let's look at some moving averages. Had our nice bullish cross on our 20 and 21, right? MA and EMA. If you hear something in the background, by the way, I have a essential oil diffuser here running with some orange. Smells super good. But yeah, like it's looking good to me. I have no qualms with this chart. I guess if you want to talk about downside risk, I know Jenkins was talking about like the 15-cent region, and you could say, well, maybe at that point these moving averages have come up to this level if we were to have a little dip, right, a little pullback, correction before continuing to move on. And yeah, I would probably agree, right? I would say your downside risk is looking like 15 cents, maybe a wick to even lower levels, right, to the cross, maybe 14 cents. But I can't see us going down at this point in time, just because we have kind of, I was going to say convergence of models saying up, but I'm kind of tired right now and can't name them off the top of my head. So yeah, I should probably look at some Hex models. But again, like if you're staked, like if you're not trading, do you really care about these short-term movements? I personally don't always keep a like, oh, price is gonna go up, down, or sideways on any given day. I'm just kind of like chilling. If I see something cool in the charts, I'll share it. But for now, I mean, I'm bullish. Some people call me a permabull, whatever. I'll take it. F's in the chat. Yep. Sometimes you stop the stream to check stake wrap. No, I didn't. And for a while, the computer could have gotten overheated. I've had that happen. Let me feel it. It feels fine. Feels fine. All the things that happen as a streamer. Yeah, man. You know what's up. You've probably had some L's in your time. Paladin XYZ, damn baller. Pete. Yeah, man, for real. Put some gas in the tank. We're back. Yup. Catching up with the chat. I'm sorry if I'm behind, y'all. Good vibes. Okay, undislike. Okay, Bree loves this again. Hi, Gerardo. What's up? BRB. Are your charts automatically updating, or you need to keep them up to date manually? That is a good question. Every day, I do have to go in and input the data from nomics. Takes like 5 minutes. Literally takes like 5 minutes. We input data from nomics, so that's one of our data sources, as well as hexdailystats.com. So each of those are, I guess you could call it your counterparty risk for data, nomics and hex daily stats. So Ryan and his team, right? So yeah, I'm literally just taking this data, right? You go to hex historical data and you have your daily 4 values, or 5 really. I don't really use the volume, to be honest. I mean, it could, but I mainly just use the closing price, the open price, the high and the low of the day. And we just, go from there, as well as hex daily stats to get things like circulating supply, stake supply, share rate. There are a couple more. Day payout total, and I think there's one more, right? But yeah, I do have to go in and update it. Takes like 5-10 minutes every day, but it's no biggie. But yeah, that's the answer to your question. You can't cuss on YouTube. Is that like a rule? I didn't know that, actually. How old are you now? Like 100? I'm actually 208. Yeah. Went through a $40 thawing potion. Oh, you guys are funny. It worked, yeah. What's up? I was frozen like a Siberian caveman. Nice. I'm out of water. I'm all out of water. Help. Love the content. Keep up the great work. 82 likes and 0 dislikes. Yo, that's amazing. You guys are amazing. Send this. I was about to send this to like it up, y'all. Like over 100 of you. Send it. Jenkins quit. I gotta come here next. I mean, we have lives too, you guys. We can't just be on here 24/7. But yeah. I mean, I'm glad you have a constant drip of content. Just sent you a message on Telegram about being a mod in your new chat. I'll check that out. B Doobie. Can't complain at all. Let's go. Hang in there. What's up, Johnny? No good. Love your work. Thank you. Caught you live. What's going on? Welcome in. Ask your questions, you guys. Like, I appreciate all the love, but I'm also here to answer questions. But if you guys are good on questions and you're covered on all of your questions with all the content that the community's been putting out, that's amazing too. 169.67 on USDC chart. Is that true? It's showing 167-ish for me. Bro, there's a comment in here. I'm not gonna answer this. Like, are you serious? Are you really asking this? Shouldn't be asking this in a YouTube stream. Hey, bro, love your streams. Give a shout out to my bro fans. What up, Nick? Watching the content. You are what makes this community awesome. Appreciate you watching. Share it with your friends, and go Hex, go Pulse. Hello, what's up, everyone? Yeah, it's good to catch you guys live too. Agreed, says Elliot Brand. Richard has the same opinion. I think he's talking about the T-shares. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like, imagine a $100,000 T-share. Like, that's such a good marketing point. It's kind of like market cap, right? You want a big, juicy number to be able to talk about. Like, we're top 3 crypto, almost $100 billion market cap, right? So this is facts. A T-share is now worth $3,000 or more, I think. So it's worth about 1 Ether. I think it's a great tool. Chart looks like tiny witches on an escalator. Nice. We're gonna break 17 cents. Let's do this. I mean, send it, man. Send it, man. Nicholas Singh says, "Hey, bro, me again. Hello again. Been doing more research. Can you explain what the best way to stake for a new person getting into Hex should be?" That's a very, very personal question. It's like you have to answer a few things for yourself, right? You have to ask yourself how much, right? None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but there are important questions you might want to be asking yourself, like how much can you afford to put away for how much time? right? Make sure it's not necessary, right? Make sure it's kind of dispensable income, and just, right, whatever your time horizon is. If you're young, then you could probably go out years. If you're, if you're older, right, maybe you don't want to do a 15-year stake, right? Maybe you just want to do a three-year stake, a 2-year stake, a 1-year stake, and that makes sense, right? Or if you absolutely need the money in less than a year, make a 6-month stake. Like, it's so personal that you just have to ask yourself a lot of questions, right? This isn't something you go around asking other people, just completely, to be frank with you. Right? It's a good start that you asked your question here, but from here, what you want to do is start, or your friend rather, make sure your friend starts asking, or the new person, I'm assuming is your friend, this new person, make sure they're asking themselves these right questions. Or if it's you're referring to, then start asking yourself these questions. It's important. It's very personal. Very personal. Hex to the moon, $15. Let's go. Okay, we got an actual bull in the chat. I thought I was a bull. No. I don't know what this is. I just joined. I mean, we're just talking about Hex, man. Hex.com. Check it out. Super bullish. Dex Vision says 17. Oh, that's on the Hex USD chart, right? Yeah. I'll check that out right now. Dex.vision. Yeah, I'll check that out. Who is Hex? Go to hex.com and then come back here. When will PulseChain be live? I don't know. My best guess is like September, October. I don't know though. What up? How bad is our gas fees right now? Let's check. Gas tracker. It looks pretty bad, not gonna lie. Let's get this tab up in here. I mean, it's not as bad as it's been, right? An ERC20 transfer costs you about $10. A Uniswap swap about $30, and so on. So it shouldn't cost this much, but it's not as bad as it's been, I guess, is all I can say. Oh, I'm so behind on chat. Oh my gosh. I'm missing these super chats. Here, I'm gonna acknowledge these super chats first, and then I'm gonna go back on the rest and try to catch up. So, Valiant Brand, great work as always, friend. My guy, thank you. You are an OG. I don't know how you make it on like literally every single stream. Maybe there are multiple brands out there. Anyone entertain that conspiracy theory? What if there are like 3 of you? 3 Valiant brands. They're all clones of each other, and they're just out modding and commenting and being literally everywhere at once. Like, I don't know how you do it, man. Paladin, you're doing TA for a helium balloon. Ever wonder what it would be like to do this analysis for like Litecoin or Dash? I don't know, man. Forks of Bitcoin haven't performed that well in years. So if you can't even form a respectable all-time high during a bubble where trillions are being printed, are you really a store of value? I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you for the super chat though, but I'm not sure if I'd want to do TA on these other, right? Like, this channel is mainly focused on Hex, PLS, PHEX, and I guess we could talk about PRC20s once those launch. We do a little bit of talking on Ether and Bitcoin, but we don't like to talk about too much else just because there's not much else going on, man. But I appreciate the super chat. And I mean, we can pull up one of these charts like Litecoin or Dash just for fun to show you guys why you don't want to be in it. I guess we can do that. Oh, Ryan Lopez, super sticker, $20. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And thanks for the site, man. Like, we need more people in the community like you, right? Taking initiative to build cool things. And that's what it's about, right? So I appreciate the chat and you being here. Thank you for the site. It's a vital tool, especially now that we have some new charts on LookIntoHex.com. So not to put too much pressure on you, but I think that's a good thing, right? Have some positive pressure. Just know those charts are dependent on your site. So keep it running. Let's see. All right. I think I'm caught up. I think we can hit $1 next month with a big green candle. Talk about how virality will come after a massive move. Made sense in your adoption video. Agreed. I agree. Let's actually look at that adoption here, right? We made a video on this saying, look, this is the HEX adoption over time as well as the Ether adoption over time. And not only that, right? But if you do your HEX adoption in terms of unique addresses over time, and you compare that with price, right, on the same time axis, you see that we had this huge adoption phase when price was pumping, right? When we had this big run up, it was like well, I guess if you call it from the bottom, it was like a 50x. Yeah. Then once we broke the all-time high, it was more like a 10x. But from this bottom over here, the March 2020 dip, it was like a 50x. So that brought in a lot of eyes, and you saw that we jumped from like 25K unique addies to like, turn this on compare mode actually. We went from like 25,000 unique addresses all the way up to like 200,000. So we 8x in terms of adoption. So I would imagine if we do see a similar move where we just freaking 10, 50x or whatever, then yeah, I could see this unique addresses start pumping up, and you get the virality, and you get this kind of positive feedback loop. So $1 next month, some people think that's nuts, but I mean, look at my chart. Look at my chart. Check this out. Like I've shared this in a previous one, saying, right, even though these aren't technical bullish engulfing candles, they have a characteristic, they have certain characteristics that say these are bullish candles. And so we measure what happened after every time these types of bullish candles, not engulfing, but bullish weekly candles were printed, and we had these major moves. If we take an average of these major moves and how long it took to play out, then we could be seeing what you're saying, right? $1, $2 in literally September or October. So a run up into potentially PulseChain launch phase doesn't seem too out there anymore. It just doesn't. This, if you're wondering what this yellow bars pattern is, I just took a fractal from this move over here. Again, I was just eyeballing the chart, and I saw that it looked super similar. And when I overlaid it, and I didn't adjust it at all, you see that all of these candles intersect with all of the actual candles, which is, it's interesting, right? So that would imply next week we might see a major pump. This says up to the 40-cent level, but again, I recognize it's very bullish, and I'm not saying it's going to play out, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I guess is what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised to see it. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't play out this quickly, though. So overall, things look good. I like where your head's at, though. Yeah, I mean, if people are waiting to get a copy, why would they sell, right? Like, I think I saw some tweets saying there were a ton of HEX being unstaked in the next few months, way higher than it usually is. And it makes sense, right? People are like, you know what? I need to get my hands off this HEX. I can't be touching it. Let's stake it, gain interest, maybe let it be staked into the fork so that we get stakes on both chains, or, you know, preserve that share rate, which we can talk about questions on. What is the share rate going to look like? Kind of staking, what is it going to look like on PHEX versus normal HEX? So if you guys have questions on that, drop them now so we can talk about them. Axis or you as bullish as Wales is? Very bullish because of how few coins are going to be sold on the way to post-dollar prices. Yeah, I mean, people are holding on for dear life. It's like the evolved version of people who got rich on Bitcoin, because now we have precedent of these poor wrecked souls that, you know, sold their Bitcoin on a 10x or sold their Bitcoin on a 100x. And so I think it's natural for people to get smarter and evolve basically over time and look at history and say, you know what, I'm going to wait until I get a 10,000x. You know what, I'm going to wait till I get a million x, or whatever your personal goal ROI is. I think the HEX community, in the sense that they're not as willing to sell their diamonds for pennies on the dollar like some people were with Bitcoin, not realizing the potential it had, right? So yeah, very cool stuff. HEX usual daily services restored apologies for inconvenience caused by sacrifice maintenance break. What? Just got home and jumped on stream. Let's go. Missed the first one, not missing this one. Hey, thanks for being here, everyone. A few $1 billion of liquidity over 8 to 10 months. That would be nuts. That would be cool. Gets us to multiple dollars. Send it, Axis. 15 bucks 2022. Nice. We love your content. Always good to hear you talk about multi-dollar HEX. I mean, bro, like, yeah. Check out. Have you seen the regression rainbow? Like, pink is already at $1.11. So we hit $1. We're still in the regression rainbow. So $1 tomorrow fits within our model, right? Albeit it would be a wild outlier, unexpected, but it's in the model already, multiple dollar HEX. And if this model holds, it says $1 will be the minimum price potentially May of next year. So just some food for thought. Yeah, hit that like. Hit that like. Help spread the word and get more eyes, right? That's more eyes help. So Pump City boys. PX going to be bought up in truckloads. I would not be surprised. Love your insight and analysis. Keep up the great work, man. Fire emoji. Thank you. What's up? Can we get P, or when we get PX, what will be the value of PX and supply? Okay, so the supply is going to be the exact same as HEX. So 570 something billion. Amount staked, the same. Amount liquid, the same. Amount get accounted, the same. Price, I have no clue. It just depends on, like Kareem was saying in a previous stream I was watching earlier today. I think it was an older stream on this rant. I agree that it depends on your thickest liquidity pairs and the path it takes to get to PX. So let's assume a path that goes PX, PLS is the main liquidity pair. So it depends on the PLS price, right? And then it depends on that ratio. And then assuming PLS Ether is the thickest pair for PLS, then whatever that ratio is. And then obviously Ether has a dollar value. So that path from, say, US dollars to Ether to Pulse into PHEX, right? The path to get there and all of those associated ratios across the AMMs, that will determine the PX price. So based on that, you tell me what the PX price is. Hard to guess, isn't it? Hard to guess, yeah. I finally caught you. Amazing. A bunch of people are catching me. Maybe it's because of the different time I'm streaming. But yeah, welcome in, man. Good to see you. Man, this is so annoying, bro. Okay, we're back. I don't know what is up with this internet today. I'm really sorry about that, guys. At least it was quicker than last time. Gosh, darn it. All right. Well, I lost a bunch of comments, unfortunately. Darn. Shucks. All right. Well, let's get back in business. We're back in business. All right. I don't know why this keeps happening, man. But yeah, let's get back to the chat. Let's just pretend that we've been continuous this whole time. All right. What's your market cap prediction for Pulse? Do you think the OA sacrifice will be excluded? No, I think the sacrifice or the OA will be treated just like everyone else, and it will have that amount of Pulse, and it will count towards market cap. And my guess for market cap is about 137 trillion PLS. And so multiply that by whatever price is at any given moment, and you have your market cap. So isn't the first time you heard it, that clones conspiracy theory? Hex is god of crypto. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Hey, Gusto with a super chat. Thank you, brother. I've been following you for a couple of weeks, but your humble opinions are appreciated. I appreciate the comment, and yes, you recognize that I have a humble opinion that should not be taken as truth. It should be taken and interpreted as however you interpret things, right? Form your own thoughts. But thank you for the super chat, Gusto. I appreciate that, man. My point was that you have an easy job. Hex goes up. How hard can it be? Good point, right? It helps the channel too. Hey, bro, cool hair. Thank you. I've gotten a lot of comments on the hair lately. I just like to keep it up, you know, just like Goku style. Just kind of run it back, run my hands through it, make sure it's kind of pointy. I'm not the tallest in the world, so it helps with height a little bit. But yeah, I mean, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, boys. Yes, sir. Ryan, the GOAT. Any idea about public testnet? I mean, bro, this stuff is hard, right? Like you try to whip up a fork of Ethereum, fully injected system state with innovative game theory, given that people have sacrificed hundreds of millions of dollars. And yeah, try to run a public testnet with all that. Like, give the man and his team some credit, and they're under so much pressure just by themselves, I'm sure. So don't expect, right? Like, be optimistic, but things take time. So Hex daily stats for the win. Yes, sir. Go to the daily chart and draw a horizontal array at 17 cents. And then a line from here. You want to do that? All right, let's see. What are you saying? Go to the daily chart and draw a horizontal array at 17 cents starting on July 15th. Sure. Let's see. Yeah, that one makes sense. Oh, I see where you're getting at. And then a line on July 13th, 115. Where's July 13th? This? All the way to 17, September 29th. So like out here. Is that what you're saying? It looks like an ascending wedge. What do you think? Maybe on your chart, it's this dumped a little lower, but I would bring this back more so like this, to be honest. Reason being, see how we have a nice wick here. These candles didn't actually break this. These candles came down to it nicely. So I would probably place the tip of it here at like September 8th, personally. Maybe not that far out here. But I do like what I see. I like the fact that we are testing our highest daily candle ever, right? We never closed a candle above 169.34. And currently we're sitting at 1687 with 20 hours left in the day before the day closes. So yeah, I like to see that. Could we maybe come back down like you might be implying and test these levels? Sure, right? Sure. Will it come down to this? I'm not sure though, right? We have some people saying maybe the 15-cent level, but maybe a wick here makes sense. Or maybe we just blast right through it. It's hard to tell. But the more times a level is tested, the more likely it is to break. And this is interpretative right? It can be interpreted in different ways. Like I wouldn't be surprised if some people drawing it like this, something like this on like a weekly or 3-day even. But I like your analysis though. It's a solid take. It's a solid take for sure. Thanks for that. Gotta buy more HEX. This guy knows what's up. Let's see. This was like a good question. Once Pulse launches and bridges are available, is there anything preventing someone from moving 10K USDC over and buying 100 billion PX before price matures? Okay, so once Pulse launches and bridges are available, you can bridge over your 10K USDC and buy as many PHEX as that allows you to buy before price matures. Yeah, it's fair. That's what you want to do. Yeah, you can do it. I think a lot of hexagons are not psychologically ready for this. Pricing go higher than think. Yeah, I might have to agree with you there. Yeah. Proceed with caution. Matty Allen is a great resource for this. He talks a lot about this on his live streams, HEX therapy, sudden wealth syndrome, all that stuff. Super important. I tune into his streams as often as I can. The last stream, bro, Matty was on fire. I loved it. Probably one of the best. So he's good. He's good at what he does. So I appreciate the fact that he puts those out for the community. And yeah, check him out. Check him out. He can help you deal with these sort of things. Now we have precedent. Yes, great point. Yeah. Like when people ask, is something possible? Has it happened before? Well, there's your answer. You know what I mean? Like, is it probable is a completely different question. Is something likely to happen? But is it possible? You have way more leeway there. Way more leeway there. Any idea on how to mint an NFT for my artwork on PulseChain? Would there be an OpenSea or known origin on PulseChain? I don't know. A lot of these front ends that are run by centralized servers or front ends, centralized entities, they might not immediately transition over to PulseChain, if ever. And so, I don't know. A lot of opportunity though. This gets you thinking, right? Like, if not everyone is coming over immediately, well, there's a lot of opportunity to start deploying your own kind of versions of things you'd like to see that aren't there. They're not willing to come over, or they're just taking too long. So a lot of opportunity on PulseChain for any of you developers to build things like whatever this guy's talking about, like this NFT sort of platform. So yeah, a lot of opportunity for you devs specifically. This is a good point. PX is a second chance. If you missed HEX, t-shirts will go faster, more staking, buying, causing fees. I can see that, right? Because if people short stake, or stake short versus long, right? I thought of this the other day. I don't think anyone's talked about this. And it's people wonder what the staking behavior is going to look like on both chains. This is just imagine a scenario. Imagine a world where PHEX sees a lot of the short stakers, right? Daily, weekly, monthly stakes because it's cheap and people can just kind of sell interest. Whereas on Ethereum, maybe you see longer stakes, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, for the reason that they only want to pay the substantial amount that is an Ethereum gas fee to end a stake on a big stake, a big long stake. It makes more sense. And if that were the case, I think that the share rate on the PulseChain side might ratchet up and look almost continuous, right? Because it would ratchet up on a higher frequency. Whereas I think on the Ethereum side, you'd see kind of flat and then all of a sudden kind of little rockets and look more like a stepwise function versus something a little more continuous on PulseChain. That's just a sort of guess, right? On kind of the shape of the curves. But in terms of which one's going to see more staking, I mean, maybe PulseChain. It makes sense, PulseChain. So yeah, you might see share rate run away faster on PulseChain than on Ethereum chain. There's so much cool game theory to this. This is an infinite rabbit hole. So a lot of content to be able to be made on this. Personally would be happy staking a couple 100K every year, living off interest. That sounds like the life. $1 incoming. I have a feeling Ryan's about to send this where Oh yeah, when I froze again. Sorry about that. Do you think to trade around a quarter of my pulse back for PHEX? I just got into crypto just before sack phase and when all my liquid crashed into sack. Yeah, that seems like a solid strategy. Whatever percentage you're willing to allocate to PX, it seems like it's going to be a popular PRC20 for sure. So yeah, that sounds fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. $1 minimum by May of next year. Nice. I mean, I'm just showing you guys what the regression model shows, right? This is just math. So I'm just the messenger. G Money. I like that nickname. You guys actually dubbed that nickname for me early on when I started making videos. Oh God. Am I Oh, I thought I was about to lag out again. I'm so glad that didn't happen. Congrats on retiring, man. Yeah. So first of all, what up, Skippa Jenkins? What's up, man? And yes, congrats, Brand, on retiring. That's a huge deal. He uploaded a video the other day on. It was called like Richard Hart retires at 23. Brand retires at like 24 or something like that. Cool video. I suggest watching it. And congratulations. It's a huge deal. Huge deal. Hex out here freeing people. Love to see it. Frozen, frozen, frozen. It appears so. Frozen. F. No. Kick your router. Doing something off screen. No, just frozen. Frozen, frozen. F. Lol. Frozen. He'll be back. Valley Brand keeping everyone chill. Frozen. Bitcoin Maxi's cut his fiber. Yeah, because I totally have a fiber optic industry level security, right? He's just playing. Freeze, frozen, F. Gerardo, do you think the OA can help us push PX price to the moon in some way? Well, stock buybacks are a thing in traditional markets. That's all I'm going to say. However, the majority of appreciation, I believe, in just all assets just comes from the next guy buying higher. The greater fool theory, look it up if you haven't already. It's just how markets work. So, but stock buybacks are a thing, and to see a crypto analogy would be pretty cool. I would not be opposed to that. Crypto J. F. Hot chick by walk by his window. How'd you know? His mom unplugged the modem on accident. Nice. Everyone spam F for the algorithm. Oh man, you guys are funny. Thank you, Chris, for the super chat, bro. Thank you, man. F. He'll be back. Patience is a virtue. Valley is so chill. He's just retired, just like meditating, keeping everyone chill. Let's go. F. Where are you? Back. Nice. Patience. Yup. A lot of chat to catch up on now. Yeah. Yes, this is live. Fatal Fury. Don't apologize when providing value. Yeah, I mean, I'm a perfectionist, man. Like, yeah. A continuity at least in the stream. Come on. All right. But yeah, thank you. But yeah, I want to keep it continuous here. Patience is not just waiting; it's how you wait. EO2 Davis with the philosophy. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Already answered this one. Do you think it's possible to quickly buy HEX for snapshot and trade back if you think EHEX is going to drop? I mean, yeah, you could do that. It just sounds risky. Sounds like trading to me, and also sounds like being eaten up by unnecessary gas fees. It's just like immediately being at a loss. Why don't you just buy HEX and hold it? Like, especially look at all these bullish people in the chat. Like, why wouldn't you just want to buy and hold? I don't know. You do what you got to do, though, man. But it's possible. Sure. Is it a good idea? Probably not. Just being frank. How long do you think sub 1 cent PX will last? I have no clue what it's even going to start at, so that's impossible to tell. 1 penny, therefore, implies a $13.7 billion market cap for PLS. I think that's right. Actually, well, assuming 137 trillion PLS, then a penny for PLS would be actually a 1.37 trillion. I think you're off by 100x there. To be honest. Tape batteries on your internet cable? A little trick to boost your strength? Really? I don't know. I didn't know that. I'll look that one up. What's your ideal moonish initial day one PLS PX conversion rate? That one's tricky. I don't know. It depends on the initial liquidity pool it's set, right? So you're going to have your pools being forked over. Your AMM bot is going to come in and pump all your PRC20s with Pulse, harvest them for a pancake swap fork later. But in the meantime, all the Uniswap prices of the PRC20s will be worth a bunch of Pulse probably. And so I don't know how much PRCs you'll actually be able to get with your PLS. Maybe it's not a lot. I'm not sure. It's hard. It's a hard question. Do you recommend any guide, course, or whatever helps beginners? I think dollar cost crypto, rip Litecoin Moses, right? But yeah, I'm pretty sure dollar cost crypto. He has a course on for like beginners. I don't know if he has like multiple tiers, but check him out, right? And yeah, I don't have a course, so check his out. He's the only kind of hex skin that I would trust to actually get a course from. And I think he's the only, like one of the only ones with one. So yeah, he's your guy. Check him out. It'd be cool to do a stream with that guy. Yeah, we should bug him about that. At what portfolio value do you retire from day job? 10 million? I mean, that's personal, man. 10 million sounds nice. It's up to you. The less you are in a hurry, the less you're in a worry. And you'll be amazed how fast your destination arrives when you aren't trying so hard to get it here faster. I agree 1000% with that, Bree. There's a great book by Eckhart Tolle known as The Power of Now. And I read this a few years ago. It absolutely changed my life. He basically goes in depth into being, it's cliche, right? But it's being present and just goes in depth into what that actually means. And one quote that really stuck with me is the fact that when you're thinking about the past or the future, you're time traveling, and you want to do that not that often, right? You want to spend the majority of your time here and now, actually present, listening to the sounds around you, just experiencing what reality is. And not to get too philosophical on you, and then spend a little time here and there traveling to the past and to the future, kind of reminiscing or planning or whatever. But the majority of your time, you really do want to spend here now. But I love that you recognize the fact that you're gonna think about the past and the future, and it's actually necessary and important, but minimize that to therefore enjoy kind of just life, man. So I love this. Shout out to Bree. And yeah, it's true. I just scooped up another bag. I got real philosophical on you guys for a second there. Nice. Hats off to DeFi Dior. That's a cool name too. Current financial analyst. Hate my job. You've inspired me to make a Hex Pulse channel. Love your vids. Daddy. Well, Tyler, I don't know about that name, but shouts to you for making a YouTube channel. I'll have to check it out. Appreciate the kind words. Cool to see that I've inspired you. And it's ironic that now you're making Hex Pulse vids when you were a financial advisor. So I have a question for you. Are you allowed to say this is financial? Like, are you allowed to tell people that you're giving them financial advice? Because you'd be one of the first that I know of. So that's pretty cool if you're able to do that. Pulse Telegram is growing. That's real adoption. Yep. In fact, if Pulse PX is top liquidity, thus increasing potential volatility, how do you foresee this affecting the EHEX PX prices? I don't know, man. These are complicated questions. If Pulse PX is top liquidity pair, should I even attempt to answer this? I don't know. I'm ready. Stakes for 5555. Maybe try to consolidate this question. It's a little messy. I'm not sure if there's like a, because it assumes some things, right? It assumes certain things that I don't know if they're correct assumptions. I'm not selling any HEX for at least half a year after PulseChain launch or PX, just not play. I mean, yeah. There's this chart we looked at. I haven't updated it in a while, but it pretty much shows like how the 1 year holders outperform the 6 month holders, outperform the 3 month holders, outperform the 1 month holders, which generally gives this trend that the longer the holder, the more ROI they've experienced. So, yeah. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Can you say big long stake again? Almost 200 likes, guys. Smash that like. Yo, yeah, send it. Send this. There are like 230 of you. Oh, that's a really good ratio. You guys are killing it. I appreciate the likes. Helps spread it to more people. And you obviously know that the more eyes we get on these charts and so on, you know what happens when we get more eyes. I'm just going to leave this up there to remind you to like the video. Do you know how large of a buy order we need to see to get us to a new all-time high? Let's look at our liquidity dashboard. And I updated this like a couple days ago, so it should be up to date. Let's see. So all-time high. So to get to 25 cents, we just need 4 million bucks. To get to like 20 cents, like 2 million bucks. Okay. 50 cents, about 11 million bucks, and $1, about 22 million bucks. So, but to answer your question specifically, I think 25 cents is fair to say like, okay, we've definitely reached an all-time high. Because I know we wicked up to like 22 cents on some exchanges. And so that'd be like 4 million bucks. Oh, excuse me. I already answered this, but I'll answer it again. Thanks for the super chat. Can we buy HEX for snapshot then trade it back quick? You can. You just have to time it, and then you'd be eaten up by gas fees. And I don't see why you wouldn't want to just buy it relatively soon, if not now, and just hold it up until the snapshot. Right? Especially if you think everyone is going to buy HEX, hold till snapshot. In theory, you would want to do the same, I think. Don't quote me on that, but it doesn't seem like the best idea, bro. The work is just beginning. Nice. We like your math. I like it too. Math's cool. So much chat I need to catch up on. Oh, we got a troll. Block user. Block user. Where are the mods at? Oh God. Oh my gosh. We got an onslaught of spam bots. Hey, you know that when you start getting your haters, you're doing something right. Oh, someone's butthurt. Yeah, for real, man. If any of the mods are here, then I would appreciate some help here, so I can get back to actual questions and not dealing with just bots. Thank you for making content of Hex and Pulse. Can you explain a simple way how we can receive Pulse after sacrifice? I mean, you'll just be able to access it with your keys, right? So whatever wallet you have that you own the keys to, which you sacrifice from, you just access it, point it to a PulseChain in MetaMask, and you'll be good to go. You'll have your coins in there. Now, I would guess, right, a lot of community members will start making videos on how to access your PLS and your PRC20s the moment it's available. Like there's going to be a lot of people on Twitter, on YouTube, Telegram talking about this and sharing videos. So I would just be patient and know that they will be able to be accessed via MetaMask in a very simple way. And those tutorials will be so simple when the time comes. It'll literally just be switching from Ethereum mainnet over to custom RPC, pasting in that whatever that is, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, mods help me out here. How to get the bots out? Yeah, for real. You're getting such spam. Bitcoin Max must be mad. It is what it is, man. I wonder if this troll is helping the algorithm. That'd be cool. That'd be ironic and hilarious. I can see the Pulse liquidity as a hindrance for Pulse to pump hard. That there's billions of dollars locked up in ETH pairs on AMN. Well, we don't know what the Pulse liquidity is going to be initially. Hammer time, woohoo! Yep. Yeah, someone bring down these hammers. You know you've made it when you're chat bombed, right? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm honored. Holy banhammer. Yeah, man. Just not selling HEX, really dumb when you do the math. I'm with you, man. Oh, no worries, dude. No need to apologize. Like, no need to apologize. Like, if you can get to it, awesome. If not, I have hands too. I can ban these bots. Be gone. Be gone, bots. But yeah, thanks for helping out. Now that you're back, let's go. Yeah, Brand the Goat. Thank you, bro. Let's get another trusted mod in case I'm busy. You've now got the treat that I don't have. I'm jealous spam bots that have no life. Yeah, it would be cool. I think Vince is a mod, but he's probably busy doing really cool Vince things. So, and you're out here busy being semi-retired. So I will definitely look out for another mod. So yeah, if you guys are interested in being mods for the channel or for the new Telegram group, definitely hit me up on either Twitter or Telegram. Bree is a good banhammer. Yeah, if Bree's in here and you want to be a mod, I can give you the power. Banhammer is a full-time job, right? Making clips and just saw the spam after switching tabs. Nice, nice. I'm not they, it's she. There you go. Proper pronouns. I got a lot of them. It'll probably show up in StreamYard. The YouTube chat is cleaned up. Nice. Thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate the work. They were here for a bit. We teamwork. We banned them. Good job, man. Appreciate it. Nice. Yes, yes. Feel free to toss me a hammer if you need more. I'm lurking about. You know what? Let me do that. I'm going to give you guys some ban hammers. You ready? Get ready, you guys. Wait. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to find you in the YouTube chat. Trying to find you in the YouTube chat. 1 second. Benny, where are you? There you are. Awesome. Add a mod. You are now a mod, Benny. All-time high tonight. Do we get the Gerardo pump? Let me pull up the chart. I mean, things are looking good, man. This is a nice little pump we're getting. Let's place the horizontal right here. Yeah, things are looking good, man. Like, this is cool to watch live for sure. Let's also add Bree as a mod. Add a mod. Bree, you now have power. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hex flexing, 17 cents. Let's go. Yeah, the Gerardo pump is the best. I mean, send it, you guys. I'm obviously here on my computer, so you guys are the ones doing the work out here. Sorry, I can't take Pulse seriously when Richard owns over 90% of the supply, blah, blah, blah. I mean, not everyone's going to make it, man. You can't help everyone. All right. Yes, it's like we've already, I'm not just trying to be rude, but we've touched on that so many times. Like, go watch a previous video or something. I don't know, man. Let's see. I was wondering your thoughts on considering if its PX Pulse more volatile compared to EHEX USDC. Do you think EHEX PX prices will still remain relative? No, I don't think there's any guarantee for that stability, like EHEX PX being the same. I've heard people talking about it, like reaching parity quite quickly, but if PHEX is more volatile versus Pulse than HEX is versus the dollar, that would probably affect the PX EHEX ratios and prices, right? More volatility will affect prices. So I don't know. Assuming PX is more volatile, then you basically answered your own question. Like, it'll just be more volatile. Be gone, bots. Master at work. Yeah, thank you, Brand. You are the man. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate your videos more often than other HEX channels. Yeah, I try to make a video every day. I started ever since April 4th, right? And we've been making a video every single day since April 4th. So over 4 months. It's a cool little streak we have going. I know Hexo went like 555 days, I think. So I'm on day 143, I believe. So nowhere near the legend that Hexo is, but I'm doing my best. And it's cool to see that kind of when people just not move on, but obviously he's not making videos every single day. He's still a huge, huge voice in the community, right? But it's cool to see him kind of moving on to spend time with his family and really important things, just enjoying life, and then kind of passing the torch on to new streamers. So maybe a year from now, when I retire from YouTube, I don't know, right? Maybe some new streamers come along and do a way better job than me. I'd love to see that. So, I mean, if you've thought about starting a channel, I would say just go for it. Like, it won't be the highest quality at first. Like, if you look at my first crypto videos from April, they're nowhere nearly as good. The audio is terrible. Thumbnails aren't as good, not as popping. Just like things have gotten so much better. So yeah, I would suggest just start it. But yeah, I'm just doing my part. Yeah, I mean, centralized ownership, right? If someone owns 90% of the coins and they're probably not going to dump, that's a good thing, right? So you just kind of have to assume people act in their best interest and they're not going to destroy the thing they work so hard to make, right? Pulse is comparable to Ethereum. That's why most crypto world didn't take it seriously. Well, they didn't take HEX seriously either, and look what HEX did. So, oh, we got another we got another onslaught of bots. It's okay. They cannot stop us. Hammer time. You know what it is. All right. Destroy these mods. Hammer. You can do it. Hide them. Don't time them out. Yeah, I'm just straight up blocking these bots. So I appreciate you guys. Actually, I see Benny, Bree doing work out here. Bran, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the help. It really means a lot, you guys. It really does. Thank you, bro. You're so good that they allot time to hate on this channel. I know, right? Like, they're giving me views, spamming me with their comments. I mean, I think they're helping the channel, believe it or not. Hexander's another good candidate. Holy flood. Yeah, man, this is... I've never seen this many spam bots. Like, there's a reason in the Hex group, right, that we made, I was saying, like, you guys, the pinned message. Beware of spam bots and YouTube comments. Utterly annihilated, destroyed, absolutely taken down, totally wrecked. Yeah. Will Pulse be on Ethereum? I think so. I think you're going to have wrapped Pulse on Ethereum, so it'd be like an EPLS, but it's not out yet, so don't fall for these fake tokens. You can create any token with whatever ticker you want, by the way, so be careful. There are some fake ones out there. Yeah, this is just funny at this point. Some wrecked pleb clearly didn't buy Hex. I know, right? Great job, mods. Agreed. You guys are crushing it. Thank you for the help. G money, nice. Let's see. We're at 0.6% away from an all-time high according to Nomics. Nice. Right, that's close. Yeah, I mean, they probably count like just daily data, right? Like probably like this. And if you count just that, then yeah, we are on a line chart crossing all-time highs right now. If you want to pull up a line chart. It's the high subscriber count. I mean, it could be the channel is growing. You guys are pumping it. So, I mean, when haters come in, it just means that YouTube is pushing your channel to more people. And so these new people, right? I'm getting new impressions and new people they're like, who is this kid? Who does he think he is? And you're gonna get some hate, right? But that's generally a good sign that YouTube is pushing your content because you're branching out from your inner core community. Because I know none of you guys who have been here from the start would do this rubbish, right? Like spam bots. You guys wouldn't do that. So it's clearly someone new, someone who knows how to script up some spam bots. Just some bored script kitty who has nothing better to do. So why don't you go build like an arbitrage bot on PulseChain or something? You silly script kitties. Get out of here. Like, what are you doing? Cheers. Trolls live under bridges eating goats, Mama says. Yeah, for real, man. Please like the stream. Yes, sir. I described Gerardo when he had less than 100 subs. He's growing tremendously. He's indispensable. Bravo. Is that true? Because I didn't start making crypto videos until April. I actually had almost 1,000 subs at the time because I had done fitness videos for like a few years. I took those videos down because they don't really mesh with the vibe of the channel anymore. It'd be cool to maybe in the future. Maybe. No promises. But yeah, I don't know if you've been here since 100 subs. Maybe 1,000 for sure. But 100, I know you were one of the first ones to start supporting the channel. So that is true. That is true. Probably closer to 1,000 though. That's when I started making crypto videos. Again, I already had that sort of little audience from before. Hopefully they became Mexicans. There's a bunch of drama. Someone in jail, someone sued, someone hacked. Yeah, crypto's a mess. Be careful. 3 hex games with wrench is not a good time to be a bot. Yeah. Let's actually look at the Hex USD with all the weird wicks. This one right here says we're at 169. Yeah, I don't really like to look at this chart much. Looks good. Just because of all the wicks. This is the Hex USD on Dex.Vision. I don't know if they average across like centralized and DEXs, but I like to look at just the thickest liquidity pool, which is this one right here. Actually, I think there's a bunch of liquidity on V3 now. Yeah, I think there's more liquidity on V3 than V2 now. It's growing. We're at 55%. So it'd be cool to see a V3 chart actually. Who runs Dex.Vision? Do you guys know? Is it Firebun? I don't know. It'd be cool to see a Uniswap V3 Hex USD, just given the fact that it's the thickest pair. I'm kind of looking at this now, right? V3 is winning. People are moving over. So yeah, that'd be cool to see for sure. Finally catch you live. Nice. Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up here, finish some questions, and then wrap up the video. Let's see. Spambot hitting big hex channels lately. It's crazy. It started a couple months ago. I mean, again, just script kiddies, man. They're just bored. They do that when they could be building things. Like they're probably smart. Like if you can build a spam bot. Actually, I don't know how smart you need to be to build a spam bot. I take that back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to give too much credit in that arena. Look at me, bot. I have the power now. Nice. Yeah, we do our best. But yeah, thanks guys for helping. Yeah. I mean, haters are a sign of growth for sure. Just got in. About what time point did you all talk about bull traps? Actually, thanks for calling me out. We haven't looked at the BTC chart yet. So, I mean, there's not much to say here, right? We have a divergence on the daily, kind of nasty. Nice little divergence on the daily. This looks like a bull trap, right? It looks like something like this, or maybe like this, where you have a kind of fake out pump. RSI is way lower than it was on the actual top. And if you look at it on something like a weekly chart, actually, give you a better idea of what I'm talking about, where the RSI specifically, look how low it is. And look at the fact we've just been forming lower highs in the RSI since December of last year. Wow, I didn't even notice that. So I don't know. It doesn't look good to me personally. I don't like this chart. I think it's a bull trap. Ether, pretty much same. If you look at just the absolute weak bounce in terms of the RSI, again, this divergence has been forming, and I don't know, man. We're already forming a red candle, so I don't know. I'd be careful. Oh, camera's pretty low. It's about to die, so I'm gonna hop off soon. Script kiddies, yeah, maybe. Haven't gotten many haters yet. You guys are doing well. That's why you're tracking the bots. Could be. Nice, yes. Brandhammer. Just admit it, I'm special. You are very special, Bree. I agree. I shall leave in disgrace. No, come back. Don't break my heart. Oh, wowza, we got another big super chat. Yes, Bree, you are very special. Firebun, nice. Yeah, I hit him up about a V3. I mean, he's super busy with stake wrap, so I wouldn't expect him to, but that'd be pretty cool. See like a V3 desktop vision. Hex made it back to day 3 of SAC. Yeah, didn't take long. Nice. Well, first of all, we don't know who put that buy wall there at 5 cents, but yeah, it's basically a safety net. V3 sell wall is weak, bro. It's like $10 million. What are you talking about? Let's see, Brian Anderson. I've watched all your vids from day 1 and wasn't trying to be annoying with the question earlier about EHEX PX. My bad. It was just something I've been thinking decision making moving forward, since many have spoken EHEX PX parity. It wasn't annoying. I just honestly I didn't fully get the question, so that's my bad. Thank you for the super chat, but yeah, and thanks for the support since day 1. Again, not being annoying. These are good questions about EHEX PX. I mean, it's just so hard to tell, bro. Like there are so many variables that it's just like, sure, you would assume PX to be more volatile, but it really just depends on liquidity, right? And liquidity just depends on whoever's sitting the initial pairs. So maybe the dev team, maybe Richard, maybe the AMM bot, or a combination of them. And so there are some decisions that are just that will have to be made. And again, there will be decisions that is the community a part of? Maybe not necessarily. This real quick. There we go. The camera just died, but I'm going to finish off the stream here with you guys, finishing this question off. Yeah, man, it's really hard to tell. It's just such a tough question. So yeah, I would suggest watching my video on PX yesterday, but you've watched that probably. So I'm more bullish on PX than HEX, just being completely transparent with you. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm lit, falling asleep, but I must listen to you, man. Hey, we're about to hop off, so just finishing off some questions. Have a good night, and appreciate you listening. About a 1-inch punch that thing over. Yeah, definitely appreciate the donation, Brian. That's a big one, and I don't take it for granted. It means a lot for you guys supporting the channel. And again, I just want to touch on this again. It's not an annoying question at all. Like when you guys have questions, that's what I'm here for. I'm literally here to answer your questions. So yeah, drop them, and I'm happy to. So, and they make me think too, right? This is just a really kind of a tougher one. So yeah, again, my bad for kind of not fully answering it at first. Pleasure, man. Well deserved. Thank you, bro. Valiant with a 369. Much love, my guy. Appreciate it. Thanks for the stream. G Money. Don't sell. Stake. Nice. Bampit. Excuse the little let's just turn this off so it doesn't keep trying to connect. There we go. So many t-shirts, so little time. Let's see. I'm almost at the end of the chat here. When it hits 18 cents, I've doubled my bags. I'll do a late night stream when Strata goes off, maybe 15, 20 minutes if anyone wants to join. I would love to join, or I don't know if you're inviting me, but my camera's dead, bro. So I don't know how nice that would be. But yeah, everyone go hop on Brand's stream after this. All 200 of you or 193 of you kind of dropped off. But yeah, good stream. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, everyone go hop on Brand's stream right now. Let me actually drop your link in the chat, bro, in a sec. But yeah, everyone go follow on Twitter. I'll drop a link to that in the chat. Go follow on, I'm going to drop a bunch of links in the chat. Twitter, my personal account, LookIntoHex also has a Twitter. We also have t.me/LookIntoHex. Let me actually check how many people are in the chat right now, in the group chat for LookIntoHex. 66 members. You guys are pumping it. I love it. Thank you guys for that. There's also obviously LookIntoHex.com. So I'm dropping all of these links in the chat. You guys can check those out. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. I'll go. Thank you, bro. Yep. t.me/LookIntoHex. That's the new group chat. Hit me up if you want to be a mod. I'll be checking my Telegram messages and my Twitter messages soon. So I'll get back to all you guys there. Check out the site. We're vamping it up, updating it, make sure it looks amazing, and pretty much just leveling up every day, man. So appreciate you guys with the band hammers. Appreciate you guys for spending your time with me on this Monday evening. Appreciate all the super chats, all of the kind words, all of the support, and rewatch the stream if you're just hopping in. This will be up on the channel, so you can check it out at your leisure whenever you want. Everyone go check out Brand right now. I'm going to drop his link in the chat right now so that you guys can go check out his live stream if he drops one right now. And I think that's it, you guys. I guess we'll leave it with this. 1 hex equals $100 soon moon. I like your bullishness. I like where your head is at. Yeah, everyone go check out Brandon, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Again, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new. Comment in the after stream. Leave a comment on the video. All that good stuff. Share it. Whoever you think will find value with it, leave a like. All that good stuff. And I'll catch you in a future video. Enjoy this hex pump. Hopefully we can break this and go on to new all-time highs. We'll see, right? But yeah, with that said, I'll catch you guys in a future video. Good night, everyone.